I'll go for some. They get certain behaviors that are not so out there, that are toxic. Like for example, being passive aggressive, want to, or you're throwing shade and so. Those are toxic behaviors. Sometimes I see people, they exhibiting these traits, right? They throwing shade on the WhatsApp or on the Facebook, but they're not talking to the spouse. Exactly. It's like, why don't the started person just the other day you do something that I didn't like, instead of just throwing shade on, and you know?
Yeah,
this is like, this is not like throwing shade on, but this is like in person. Like, I know some women that would be like, I should have been with this person instead. Like,
oh, hey, you mother, well, you mother, you know?
Listen, like, I should have choose your friend, or I should have choose John over you.
Bruh.
John does XYZ. Why you can't live up to John expectation?
And that
Yeah,
indeed
that
is
happens, yeah.
toxic. And for me, I think whether it be male or female, that is something I'm nipping the bud early. If it's going to be a comparison, and for me there's something I hate. Oh, me ex used to do this. Like we said, if there's a bad trait the ex had, right? Me ex used to do this, and he end up and he cheat on me. Like, stop. Whatever it is you ex do.
Yeah. This is another toxic trait when it's compared
oh
to the past relationship that you're in. You know, you do something, right? But it wasn't out of ill intention or nothing like that. And it wasn't even exactly what the ex do. But they just see it as, well, wherever the beginning or wherever you do it, they just see it as the end gonna be just for the ex you do.
Exactly. And automatically, I think they can start treating you like, because like let me say, whenever they happen, whatever it is that the ex do, now and they would have had a reaction to them. So this how now they can start treating you. So now you getting, it's like you getting rollover minutes from the past relationship to itself.
So back to purpose of yourself. This is more so how you could navigate through all your relationships. I believe concerning to not enter into a toxic relationship, I believe you're supposed to have some sort of purpose in mind when it comes to each and every area of your life. So like for example, if my purpose is to have a healthy relationship, and when I say healthy, I mean I value honesty in this relationship, I value respecting boundaries, I value you know, when it comes to other people in your relationship, well, let me say that if your girlfriend or your boyfriend has a male friend, or even a female guy, I know man or woman swinging both sides anyway. But when it comes to other people and your relationship, all you gotta know like what exactly I want out of this relationship. And besides the intimate relationship, even in your work life, if you know that you want to be a person who's outspoken, if you know you want to be a leader, now you gotta realize that, or pinpoint those individuals who will act contrary to or fight against you trying to express those values of leadership, like speaking up, setting boundaries, right, among your friends. Like, so I believe that you should have some sort of idea of what you want before you enter into, or especially if you're entering into an intimate relationship, you're supposed to have a mindset that, alright, this is what I expect out of this relationship. This is the goal.
I think it's not just knowing what you want, but being able to stick to it, because realistically, everybody has got what's the word for expectations, right? And they have, these are my standards, this is what I'm going with. But then when you get into relationship, is a case whereby everything is just go through the door, and then it is just end up just being the emotional attraction, and the emotion take away to everything else. So now they're